because
Battleship
it's more
sparring.
flexible on how many players that you can have on your team. You can play it 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 5-on-5. It doesn't matter. So let's say you have 5 people in sparring class. Play 1-on-1. Everyone gets a match. It's kind of like going to 5, first to 5, and you'll see after we get started what I mean by that. So with Battleship, the board game, how do you sink the ship? Usually you have to strike the same ship like 4 times, right? Some small ships 3. You have to strike the ship 4 times. In this case, you have to have 4 points against an opponent. But there's a better twist. For instance, I'm going to stand up, sir. This game helps your students identify strengths and weaknesses in their opponent, which is a great tool to have. And here's how it happens. I score here. I get to take away one of his weapons. So I've been watching him. You know, he's really got a good right leg. I'm going to take that right leg out of commission. I'm going to point to that right foot. He has to remove that piece of sparring gear. Goes in the junk pile. He can no longer kick with that. Don't do it again. He can no longer kick with that foot. So what's that going to do for the student that gets scored on? It's going to force them to work on what they think is their weaknesses. And I have found so many times in students what they think their weakness is really their strength. And they would have never known that they have fast hands or their left leg is flexible and fast and helps develop that. So now you have a more rounded sparring student. So once he loses that piece of equipment, he can no longer kick with it. And if he does, it's a penalty. So he's going to lose, you know, another piece of the ship. So with the hands, however, if he loses a hand, he can use that to block, but he can't use it to strike. You never lose your helmet. Helmet always stays. Okay, there's only 4 weapons we can take away, the hands and the feet. You can play this game like checkers with 4 people in the ring at the same time, or you can play it 1-on-1 with rotating in, and that's what we're going to do right now. That 2-on-2 on Battleship gets wild, and you're going to want, you know, 2 referees at all times, because it's a very, very busy game. So here's how we set it up. Let's have 1 black player in the ring and 1 red player in the ring. The rotation lines will be separated. Red rotates here, and the black team rotates here. Make sure you know your 1 and 2 rotation position, because that's how you rotate. How do you win the game? You sink everyone on the other team's ship. Once you have no more equipment, you can't come back in. Okay? Yeah, this is a great game. No, you always get to keep your arms. No, if you block, no. It's only if you get scored on. Okay, so let's have you guys right here in the middle. If this was a 2-on-2 situation, you'd use those corners again like you would checkers. But we're doing 1-on-1. Ready? Sparring stance, and go easy, guys. Okay? Go.
Go black team. Go black.
Right. Call. He scored or got scored on? You got scored on. Okay, so which foot do you want to take away? His left foot, because he's the left kicker, right? You've identified that?